Hello and welcome back to DevLog 5 of Killer Shapes. Before we go any further, I just want to say thank you for sponsoring this video. The support on the previous video was amazing and we're at 46 subscribers at the time of recording. I just want to say I appreciate you taking time off your day to watch, like and comment on the video, and also maybe subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. With that being said, let's get right into it. Okay, so in the previous devlog, I said my initial level generation system worked, but had a tiny issue where it would spawn rooms on top of one another. I found an easy way to fix this, and this just involved me passing every room I spawn into a list and then checking if any new room I spawn is near a room that already exists. In that case, we destroy it and move on with our level generation system. At this point it works perfectly, although I will go further to expand it as I want to make sure the rooms don't spawn as if they're in a grid, but look a little bit more natural and appealing. But that's not all I did. Fixing the level gen was essential for two main reasons. One is the level gen has to work for the game to actually feel good to play and be nice, and the second is for bosses. At the moment I can safely say the game is ready for me to start adding bosses. So what I did was work a little on the back end and came up with a system for easily creating bosses, which if you've been following along with these devlogs, obviously I use scriptable objects. I mean, you can do anything with them. So I opened up MS Paint and started planning how these bosses are going to look, and I ended up planning 3 bosses. The first being just a giant square, second being a snake-like boss with individual segments, and the third being a sort of bullet hell boss that I think is a bit too epic for me to start talking about now. So bosses will have their own devlog once I'm done with them. Yeah. The most important thing I did was work on enemy AI. So in the first devlog, I said enemies will just follow you. That works until we introduce obstacles. In that case, enemies just go through them. At first, my quickest fix was just shooting a raycast in front of an enemy and it stops if there's anything in front of it. This was a very stupid idea because the enemies appear very stupid. So I decided to implement A-star into the project, using the A-star pathfinding project and following a Brachy's tutorial. The first attempt was a failure as I didn't follow my golden rule, which is always read the documentation for something new. So I couldn't get it to work for my random levels. So after taking time to actually read the documentation, I found a function that will easily let me use a single A-star graph for every individual room in my level generation system, and boom, the enemy AI works like a charm. Although it's a bit wobbly, I think you can see that in the video. It still opens up a ton of opportunities for the future and any future additions I will choose to add to the game. The final thing I started work on was a challenge system. So if you remember in the previous devlog, I said that the second game mode, which is the arena, would provide certain skins after you complete certain challenges. You'll be awarded with cosmetic upgrades or skins. So I started work on these skins and thought it would be no fun if I just slapped a skin on the player. So to allow for more player customization, I made it so most skins have special passive abilities like increased damage or giving your weapon special effects. And if you don't like the exact colors, you can change the tint by configuring RGB values. I thought this would be better than just having the same skin in a limited number of colors. So at least like this, you can adjust the player's colors right off the bat. The look of the menu was partially inspired by Aman Sharma's menu, so if I butchered your name, for player customization, especially the scroll thing at the bottom. So yeah, those are the main things I worked on. Before we sign off, I just want to say thank you for watching this video and I hope you enjoyed it, and please don't forget to join the Discord server. I'm currently running a competition on there for where you can submit any weapon ideas, room ideas, or even enemy ideas on there. And yeah, so go join the Discord server. And yeah, so I just want to say thank you for sponsoring this video, and I hope you have an amazing day. Stay safe and God bless.